So you're an AU graduate. Can you tell us how you came to work for Kate Spade? Were you just interested in, nice handbags and accessories?
So I came to American through actually a work colleague, Kate McElliott. She was at the Grameen Foundation at the time and had just started the social enterprise program at AU. So I had come back from doing a 6-month sabbatical in Rwanda. I was working at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce for about 7 years, decided I wanted to get more field experience working in women's empowerment, particularly in supply chain management. And so I had just come back from a 6-month stint in Rwanda, and Kate had said to me, Taryn, I really think you should take a look at this program. It seems like something that would really be of interest to you. And so I met with Bob Tomasco, the director of the program, and decided that I was kind of ready to take the leap into a graduate education. I had thought about it a lot, actually. I thought I wanted to go a more traditional MBA route, and as I continued to kind of hone my career in the business sector, I realized that what I was really missing from an educational background, I should say my undergrad was in economics. So I did my undergraduate in a business school, and what I really wanted from a graduate program was more of the exposure to the development community, both from the public sector and from the nonprofit sector. And so that was something that really intrigued me about the social enterprise program here at AU, is that it was in the School of International Service. So I came to the program in 2000, I think it was 2012, and it took me 3 years. I worked full-time while I pursued my master's degree. I started living here in DC while I was working at the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and then actually got my job at Kate Spade 6 months into pursuing my master's degree. So I finished my first semester, and then I got the offer in January, and continued to pursue my degree from afar, and I would come back on the weekends.
Oh, wow. So you've been working with Kate Spade even before you left AU, right?
Before I left AU, yeah. So I was working from New York. The first 2 years of my job at Kate Spade, I predominantly spent in Rwanda. I was in Rwanda about every 6 weeks, and so I would literally come back from Kigali, fly to DC, take a class on the weekend, and then go back to New York. It was a really busy time, but one of the beautiful things about being able to work and go to grad school for me was I could actually put these things into practice that I was learning really, really quickly. So one of the things that was incredibly, incredibly helpful to me was actually being introduced to the IDEO Human Centered Design Toolkit. We learned about that in the early classes, and I actually took that and used that toolkit with the work that we were doing with our team in Rwanda. So it was really helpful, and I was able to really quickly put things into practice that didn't kind of stay in my head as a tool that I could use, a couple years down the line, but that I could actually take and, try and experience them for myself. So that was really helpful.
Great.